Welcome to the Eagle Scout Cup Series, Season 1, Race 1, the Daytona 500. It's a beautiful day here in Daytona Beach, Florida. 34 cars are here ready to get going. Now let's check out some of your drivers to watch for. Austin Dillon is a promising rookie. He sits on the pole in the famed number 3 car. Kyle Busch, the Candyman, is one of the most aggressive racers. Can he win today? Ricky Stenhouse Jr., is he a good plate racer for the future? And Dale Earnhardt Jr. is an experienced plate racer coming off the Sportsman Series win. And now time for the command.
Thank you.
And now for the most famous words in motorsports, from Marvel's upcoming film Captain America the Winter Soldier in theaters April 4th, please welcome your Grand Marshal, Chris Evans.
Drivers, start your engines!
And now the cars begin to roll off as we're ready to go racing here at Daytona. But first, let's check out your starting lineup. On the pole today is Austin Dillon, and on his outside is Jeff Gordon. Row 2 is Matt Kenseth and Joey Logano. On row 3 is Kyle Busch and Tony Stewart. Making up row 4 is Kevin Harvick and Marcos Ambrose. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Kyle Larson make up row 5. Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Matt Mormon are in row 6. Danica Patrick and Carl Edwards make up row 7. Brad Keselowski and Jimmy Johnson make up row 8. Martin Truex Jr. and Trevor Bayne are on row 9. Denny Hamlin and David Ragan are in row 10. Ryan Newman and Justin Allgaier make up row 11. Row 12 includes Eric Almirola and Greg Biffle. Row 13 is Kurt Busch and Clint Bowyer. Row 14 is Jamie McMurray and Brian Vickers. Row 15 is Casey Kane and David Gilliland. Row 16 is AJ Allmendinger and Paul Menard. Row 17 is Vicky Mormon and Landon Castle. And we're ready to go racing here at Daytona. Green flag is out. And we're underway here at Daytona. Austin Dillon and Jeff Gordon lead up down into turn 1. That inside line's getting a good push right now. Looks like Dillon's going to take the lead off of 2 as we get a nice flyby of the field here off of 2. The full 34 car field out there today is amazing. And through 3 and 4, the 3 and the 20 and the 18, they're working good on that inside line. Jeff Gordon and Joey Logano are falling, however. As we go in lap 2. And Austin Dillon still leads. Pretty comfortable lead. Tony Stewart's trying to make something with Marcos Ambrose up there on the outside line. But it's Austin Dillon and the 2 Gibbs cars working together on the inside, along with a couple Chevys back behind them. As we're going to lap 3 now. Coming into turn 1. And Ricky Stenhouse gets loose. Down into a couple other cars, and we got our first caution. Looks like 4 cars are taken out in this. Maybe some others with some damage. And we're going to probably get a replay of this crash. Let's see what happened. So just coming through the tribal. Watch the blue 17 of Ricky Stenhouse. Just gets tight and then loose. Then down into Denny Hamlin, up into Justin Allgaier, and then takes a couple cars with him. And then bam into the inside wall. Hard hits for all those guys. Now let's check out your cars involved. Ryan Newman was an innocent bystander in this crash. Tough day for the 31 team there. We in last. Carl Edwards, he is another innocent bystander in this crash. Denny Hamlin got hit down twice by Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and then Stenhouse, who essentially caused the incident. Then Justin Allgaier's team, they were able to make repairs to that 51 Chevrolet, and David Reagan, his crew also repaired that car. Now let's check on some drivers and see where they're running. Stewart Haas Racing and the other Chevrolets are all lined up on the top. Can they make a move? Austin Dillon, he's been leading so good so far. Can he keep it going? Daytona Jr., we know he's a good plate racer. Can he keep it up front? Matt Mormon, he's looking promising right now. Running good in the top 10. And Vicky Mormon was making big moves in the backpack to get from her second to last starting spot. And now we're going back green flag racing here on lap 4. Austin Dillon and Matt Kenseth take him back down to the green flag into turn 1. As the inside line again looks strong going into turn 1. But Austin Dillon's going to jump in front of Matt Kenseth there on the outside. And Kenseth's going to go with his Gibbs teammate, but they don't have any help there on the bottom. And here comes Joe Jr. and a couple other cars through the middle. They've got the run now. As Jr.'s going to take the lead and lead this lap. Dale Jr. is ahead now, and the crowd is on their feet. They are excited to see the 88 out in front. As Matt Kenseth and Kyle Busch are just dropping like a rock right now. As Jr. and Keselowski lead him down to turn 3 and 4 now. A big, long line of cars there on the inside. And that is just how strong that inside line has been today. As they take him down another lap. On board with Jr. here, looking back at Keselowski. As Jamie McMurray and Vicky Mormon hop up to the outside, try and get some positions there. That might work in their favor. As they come out of turn 4. Oh, Keselowski up into McMurray. And around, big crash. And the red flag is out here on lap 7. Wow, the cars are all stopped on the back straightaway as the track is blocked in the tri-oval due to this 4-car incident. And let's check it out. Check out the replay. It looks like Vicky Mormon thought she had a run in the middle, and Keselowski went to get the benefit of that and got turned up into McMurray, and then Casey Kane got spun out by Kurt Busch back behind them. Look at the 3 of Austin Dillon. Look at him getting through there so close, and Kurt Busch hitting Keselowski. Hard hits for all those guys. Now we'll check out your cars involved. Casey Kane in the 5s. He's going to be credited with a 5th to last place finishing spot. Brad Keselowski got hit up into Jamie McMurray. Tough day for him. McMurray, bad day for the McDonald's team. And Kurt Busch, the other car involved. Now we're going to, red flag is lifting now. The cars are all back rolling and getting ready to go back green. But first we're going to check out some drivers you need to watch in these last 3 laps. Dale Jr., he's in the lead and he's looked strong. Vicky Mormon, she has worked her way up from second to last to the 2nd spot. Matt Mormon, he is there in 3rd. He has got a fast race car. Austin Dillon, he was leading earlier, but he's still, and then fell back. And we're ready to go back green flag racing here with 3 to go. And Dale Jr. and Vicky Mormon are going to lead him through the tri-oval and down into turn 1. Side by side, this 88 and the 77. No one's been able to make that outside line work yet. But Vicky Mormon going to make it work now. And jumps in front of Jr. there on the inside. Matt Mormon makes it 3 wide. He's got some help there. Vicky Mormon comes up to block. The Mormons jump down in front of Jr. And that inside line's now got the momentum as they're pulling away. 2 laps to go now. Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon are trying to make something on the outside, and they're going to get some help from the Mormons and Dale Jr. as they come through 3 and 4, coming to the white flag. On board with Austin Dillon as he's running 5th right now. Final lap, 1 lap to go. Who's going to win it? Who has the run to get to the finish? Oh, and it looks like Landon Castle blows a tire. Big crash in turn 1, but we stay green. Matt Mormon all over his sister. Oh, he goes high, fakes low, spins her out. And a crash behind him, but Matt Mormon's going to win at Daytona. Wow, the crazy last lap takes out a dozen cars at least. Wow. Big damage for all these guys. They were hoping for a good finish. And Matt Mormon and MM Racing will get to celebrate at Daytona with a burnout. What a race. What a finish. What a start to the season. And now let's look at the replay of that crazy last lap. And here's the crash into turn 1. And Landon Castle blows the right front tire up into the 21 of Trevor Bayne and the 27 of Paul Menard. And they just go mayhem behind him. AJ Allmendinger down to the inside with Eric Almirola and David Gillen. And then through 3 and 4, Matt Warren fakes high, goes low. Evan Harvick's sitting behind. Vicky Mormon comes down on her brother and just tried to block something. Tried to block Matt Mormon whenever he was inside and just got spun. Matt didn't lift. And then she spins it around as they're wrecking back behind there. As all the cars are coming through. Now let's look at your finishing order. First today is Matt Mormon. Good points day for him. He becomes the points leader. Dale Earnhardt Jr., strong day. Most laps led for that the 88 crew. Jimmy Johnson finished third after a mediocre day. Austin Dillon showed some promise as a rookie by running up front. And Jeff Gordon, he started well but fell back and then worked his way back up. Tony Stewart, about where he was running all day. Danica Patrick, good day for the 10 team. Kyle Larson, another good rookie, finished in 8th. That's good for that team. And Vicky Morgan could have won that race, but ends up finishing 9th after she got spun through the infield grass. Martin Truex Jr., he was running really good all race long, but just didn't win. Marcos Ambrose, good day for him. Greg Biffle, good, best Roush car out there. Justin Allgaier recovered from some damage, ended up finishing 13th, along with David Reagan in 14th. Good day for those small teams. Matt Kenseth, first one to not finish the race. And Kevin Harvick, he was another DNF, but he is currently in the chase. And Joey Logano, also in that turn 4 crash, along with Kyle Busch in the 18, finishing 18th. Trevor Bayne was involved in that turn 1 crash, along with Allmendinger, Almirola, Gilliland, Landon Castle, who blew a right front tire, causing the crash. Paul Menard, who got hit by Landon Castle. And Clint Boyer, he spun to avoid, but ended up hitting AJ Allmendinger and Brian Vickers, who he spun back up into. Then Kurt Busch, who was involved in the lap 6 crash, or lap 7 crash. And Jamie McMurray was also involved in that crash. Brad Keselowski also involved in that crash. Hard hit for that 2 car. Casey Kane, he also took a hard hit. Luckily, he's okay. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. was involved in that lap 3 crash. Tough day for the Roush team. Denny Hamlin, he was also in that lap 3 crash, along with Carl Edwards, Mr. Backflip. And then Ryan Newman rounds out the field in 34th. And now let's check out your point standings after race 1. Matt Mormon, with that win, will lock his ticket into the chase. That's good for that team. And they are the points leader. Junior, who led the most laps today, is in 2nd. And Austin Dillon, who led 3 laps today, he's in 3rd in points. Then Vicky Mormon down there, she led 2 laps today, she's in 8th. Jimmy Johnson's there in 4th. Truex is the last car in the top 10 in points. And some more point standings. Marcos Ambrose, Greg Biffle, Justin Allgaier, David Reagan, Matt Kenseth, and Kevin Harvick are currently in the chase. Outside looking in, Joey Logano, Kyle Busch, Trevor Bayne, and AJ Allmendinger. Can they make it up in these next 25 races? You never know. Here's your 21st through 30. Guys ranging from 14 points to 5 points. Guys like Eric Almirola, Brian Vickers, Kurt Busch, Casey Kane, Brad Keselowski. Tough days for these guys, but they got 25 races, like I said, to get it done. And then your last 4 points. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Denny Hamlin, Carl Edwards, and Ryan Newman. They are really looking to make some big noise here in the next couple weeks to account for this bad finish here at Daytona. And thanks for watching. Be sure to tune in next time when they go to Phoenix, Arizona.